Adams, Alicia Napoleon, here ringside at the Melrose Barroom in Queens, New York for Broadway Boxing, brought to you by DeBella Entertainment. Thus far, 2 rounds, and it has been Raquel Miller who's been dominating Ceballos.
And talking to our manager, Dave Walters, earlier, he's real high on her. He says, you know, generally he wouldn't sign a female boxer, but he said he saw her in the amateurs when she fought Clarissa Shields. She lost a split decision. And after that fight, Clarissa Shields went and beat everybody else out. So he's really impressed with her performance.
Well, I think there's a lot of women out there that these managers are more impressed with these days. Raquel being one of them, myself, Callie Reese,
Callie
Jeffrey.
HBO.
Yeah, Callie looked great. I think that's the best I've ever seen Callie look. She's done phenomenal in her camp. But we're coming up. We're on the rise. What can I say?
What I love this division as well, the women's middleweight division. Talk about a ton of, you know, you have emerging stars that are coming into the forefront.
Absolutely. We do have a really, really good division.
Well, what makes it exciting is the fact that there are no names. You tune in and you're tuning this fight now, Raquel Miller. Oh wow, she can really fight because you don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
So if you saw her for 10 years, you would just say, okay, yeah, good performance, business as usual. But because women are now being shown, and thanks to DeBella as being the key to that, you're able to see them now. So when you see them, you're starting to see talent.
Yeah,
talent. A big right hand. Sorry to cut you off, Alicia, but a big right hand that connected, it staggered Ceballos.
Yeah, but I was saying, talent always existed. It's just that partnership now with the promoters and the networks being able to show the world that we're here.
And that is the end of round 3. More of the same with
You know?
I don't.
It's a gamble of the game, baby.
because listen, if you stay in your ground and you throw a right hand and you land and knock the person up, it's not luck. You mean to throw a right hand.
That's true. You got a point. I give it to you, bro.
Any punch you mean to throw and you land, not luck.
Round 4, this one's scheduled for 6. Raquel Miller undefeated, 5-0, looking to take a record to 6-0, taking on the 28-fight veteran in Silvia Ceballos out of Hungary.
And Ceballos, to her credit, look, she's the one moving forward. She's not trying to hold, she's not trying to run, she's moving forward fighting.
That girl likes to fight. If you notice, she got a smile on her face in the ring tonight. She likes to fight, this girl.
Well, she'll make you work. I mean, let's be clear on that. She will make opponents fight. It just all depends on how you respond to that pressure.
But one thing about Raquel, I like, she just keeps her eyes on her opponent. She doesn't take her eyes off of Ceballos, and she's staying busy. She looks good.
And if you just look, her foundation is so much more solid. Look at Raquel Miller's legs.
Yeah, she's sitting down more on those punches, for sure. Ceballos is standing straight up.
Right.
A left hook connecting for Raquel Miller as Ceballos came forward.
And see, Miller should be working the jab more, 2 or 3 jabs, blinding Ceballos with the jab and landing those right hands, because the right hand is there.
Yeah, Ceballos is an easy opponent to box all night long, for sure.
And physically, you're the bigger of the 2, so you're able to land those stunning shots. Mm-hmm. But you got to blind a little bit more with the jab. In Ceballos, if you're in her corner, you're saying, just keep moving forward, anything can happen.
Final moments of round 4. This one is scheduled for 6. Raquel Miller in complete control against Silvia Ceballos. You're watching Broadway Boxing. We'll come back with round 5. Round 5, this one's scheduled for 6. Ray Flores, Brian Adams, Alicia Napoleon. Raquel Miller going right back on the attack with 2 left hooks followed by a straight right hand.
And that's what I said in the 2nd round. If she just assert herself and look to end the fight, she can probably get a knockout.
I think so too, but Ceballos definitely has a chin. That girl will go the distance with you.
Yeah, that has been shown.
Yeah, she definitely does. Some people just have that. They can get hit with the kitchen sink and they're not going down.
Well, Raquel Miller has not been giving up any ground, and now she's the one that is pressing and making Ceballos fight off her back foot.
Yeah, she's definitely putting more pressure on Ceballos this round, doubling up her shots.
Big right hand moments ago by Raquel Miller. She looks terrific.
She does. I've been real impressed with that straight right hand.
Sabatos is somebody that, if you were not prepared, can make you look bad, but Raquel Miller is not allowing that. I don't even think that Raquel Miller has lost even 30 seconds of this fight, or at any point around.
Yeah, I think Sabatos' last round had a good 10-15 second moment, but other than that,
it has been the Raquel Miller show here in Queens, New York against Sylvia Sabatos. Another echoing right hand.
let me ask you real quick. Got 20 seconds in the round. Let me ask you real quick. I always talk about body shots for females. Does body shots really have an impact on the fight like they do with the men?
Yeah, absolutely. If you get hit on the liver, for sure, you feel it just as much as the men do. Absolutely. Even if you don't, you're going to the gut, and they're good body shots. You feel it.
And I know women have much of a tighter, stronger core than men, naturally.
And that ends round 5. We'll come back and revisit that. But and she also has the substance inside the ring with her skills. Sabatos coming out strong yet again. She is not to be denied, Alicia.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see if these girls step it up this round. I want to see Raquel really just keep the pressure on Sabatos and maybe end the show in this last and final round.
Well, Lou DiBella, the promoter for Raquel Miller, was urging her to press the issue. He would love to see a finish for the Bay Area native.
And another question for you, Alicia. Knockouts. Is that something that's more needed or wanted on the female's part, like it is the men?
I would say in anybody, men or women, everybody likes to see the knockout. You know, it's always that big finish. There's definitely just as much pressure on us to get that as there is.
Because I know the men is a macho thing. You want the knockout. I'm not quite sure that's
We got egos too. We got egos too. I mean, especially fighters.
Okay.
You know, we're in this for it all.
And heavy right hand that found its mark for Raquel Miller.
And I ask these questions because, listen, obviously I did this for 18 years, had success, especially in the amateurs, but I can't think like a female boxer.
Oh, no, I want my knockouts. I want them. I want my knockouts.
The Empress.
Yes, baby. Let it rain.
When you watch someone like Raquel Miller fight, how anxious are you sitting ringside here, Alicia?
Oh my God, I'm biting my nails. I want to get in there. I'm like so hungry for this. I was supposed to be in there tonight. Unfortunately, there's no show.
And we near the end of the fight between Raquel Miller and Sylvia Sabatos, as Miller likely headed to her 6th consecutive victory, remaining perfect as a professional. Ray Flores, Brian Adams, alongside Alicia Napoleon, as Raquel Miller looked impressive here tonight in Queens, New York. And Sylvia Sabatos, she still has quite a bit of energy about her. Alicia, what did you think of the fight?
I thought it was an exciting fight. Raquel did awesome. You know, Sabatos, she stood up to her. I'm not surprised. I know how she is in the ring personally. But Raquel, by far, she took that fight. She did a beautiful job.
So how would you grade her? I grade her, I gave her B+. I thought she could have done a little bit more, but how do you grade her?
I'm probably on you with that. B+ as well. But it takes time. It takes experience. You know, I think this is her 6th professional fight. But she did substantially well.
Alicia, greatly appreciate the time. We look forward to seeing you inside the ring sooner than later. We appreciate your expertise, and we'll see you in the very near future.
I hope so, guys. Let's hope they show up.
Alicia Napoleon joining us. We'll come back and get the decision of our matchup with Raquel Miller and Sylvia Sabatos. You're watching Broadway Boxing.
Miller.
Oh, Miller remaining undefeated, improving her record to 6-0. And the Bay Area native looked impressive.
She did, and she mentioned right after the fight to Lou DiBella, who came over to share with us, she said that Give her a couple more fights. She'll be ready to fight and to beat Clarissa Shields. In a performance tonight, physically, she showed she's able to stand in with the big people.
Well, she has the flair, she has the substance, and no question, I look forward to seeing what's in store for Raquel Miller as she defeats Sylvia Sabatos here. It is Broadway Boxing.
Shout out, she was on that call right here. And also,